Hey guys, how's it going? Daniel here. So, I'm back. So, you probably noticed already that I haven't uploaded a new video to my YouTube channel for the past almost 2 weeks now, and I wanted to explain why that is. So, I actually never thought I was going to be making this type of video, but I think it's important for you guys to know, and just so that you guys know what's going on. So for the last almost 10 years, almost I would say, which I never knew I had before, is OCD. So I suffer with OCD, something called OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. I suffer from anxiety attacks as well. So, but it all started back, I think, in high school, which I never knew I had OCD. I would just wake up a certain time, like I was always waking up at that time, and I would do everything in a schedule mode, which I thought for me it was normal. And everybody else did that. I never thought about it anything differently. It didn't affect me. It didn't affect my life or anything in high school. And of course, having a schedule in high school where you go to class, you go a certain time. I was always there, maybe 10 minutes ahead, and just always prepared for class. I loved high school. But yeah, I just was always like that person that I had to do that thing, um, or else I thought I was gonna be late. So, like, maybe one story is that uh, once in high school, I'll wake up maybe past 5 minutes or 10 minutes past my alarm clock. I'll maybe not hear it, and then I'll wake up with like my heart racing and everything, thinking that I'm going to be late for class, even though I would wake up like with enough time. I would always make it in time to class on time. But just knowing that I was 10 minutes behind, I was doing everything in a rush. And I was like getting a panic attacks and all that. Like I'll just get angry with myself, saying like, "Why did I sleep in? Why did I do that?" And so yeah, that's like my OCD, and also my other part of the OCD that really affects me. But of course, in high school, it wasn't that bad. Is I wash my hands a lot. So like people in my family know this already. Close people who know me know that I suffer with this as well. And it's something that I've like never really had a problem with personally. We have to wash our hands before we eat, after we use the washroom, before we cook. But of course, I take it a little bit further, where if I don't wash my hands after I do something, then my life is like pretty much on hold until I could wash my hands. So, like, if I want to touch my computer or anything like this, or touch my phone or anything, and then if I know I touched something that was maybe like not dirty, but I think it's dirty, my mind thinks it's dirty, um, then of course I would have to go wash my hands first, and then I'll come up to my room and just go on the computer and everything will be fine. So that's the part of the OCD there. So it's the obsessive part where I'm obsessing that I need to wash my hands, but I know that if like I know it's okay not to wash your hands and all that stuff. It's really hard to explain for me. But then after I wash my hands, I'm okay, I'm relaxed, and that's like the relaxing part. So my OCD just disappears for a little while. So yeah, so whenever I need to do something around my life, I think it always surrounds with, of course, washing my hands after. So even just getting my mail after, like going out to get my mail, I come back in and then I put the mail on the table and everything, then I wash my hands and then I'm okay. I go upstairs and continue my life. Or then after, uh, even like tying my shoes, even like I have to wash my hands after. And that only happens like not with electronic stuff. So like if I play with my Xbox controller or anything, or use my computer after, I don't think about washing my hands because I guess it's already clean and everything. Even though I know there's like small bacteria, there's small this on all this stuff around me. It's just something I need to do. And so yeah, that's my OCD right there. I used to take a little bit more further where I would check and if everything was turned off around me before I left the house. So like I'll double check the doors. I will check if the fridge was closed properly. I'll check if the toaster was unplugged, the microwave was unplugged, because I thought that all this stuff was going to, maybe something like maybe the fridge was left open, the food will go bad, or if the toaster was still connected, maybe it will explode or something. The only thing I still check, of course, is if the door is locked, which is normal, I think, of course, to check before maybe the front door is locked before I leave through the back door. Check if the stove and everything's off, of course. That's really important. So it's not that bad now, but yeah, before I used to check all that stuff before I even left the house. And so yeah, I've been suffering with this for 10 years almost and plus. And for the past 2 weeks, of course, or past month actually, in September, the first day of September, for some reason, I think I know the reason, but I'm not going to share with that publicly. Um, it just got really bad where like my OCD just took over me, my anxiety just took over me as well, where I'll still go to work every day, Monday to Friday. I'll still go to work from 7 till 4 and do my things. But of course, it also affected my work, and it still affects my work, of course, my OCD and my anxiety. But yeah, it's just something that I've been going through where the past month where it just took over me. It's still taking over, of course. It's part of me, and there's nothing I can do about that. I can't change that. I can only, of course, get help. And of course, talk about this with, of course, close family members, friends, hopefully you guys. And so yeah, and so the past month I did not want to, pretty much like a course with September with the iPhone. I made a video course about the iPhone 11, like showing you guys that I got the new iPhone 11, talking about it. And then from there, I just started to slowly not want to create any new videos. I just did not want to. I didn't know why. I just didn't feel like it. I wasn't burnt down or anything. I don't even have that much subscribers, and I love making YouTube videos. I just love it. And so I just didn't know why. So I just continue throughout my day, of course, continue throughout my life, continue just going through. I'll get home from work, do all the things I need to do, of course, obsess about what like I need to wash my hands, of course, when I get home, and I still obsess about that, of course. It's something that it's been part of me, and it's probably gonna be part of me for the rest of my life. And so yeah, I did not want to create any videos, and for some reason I still kind of don't feel like creating videos, but also I don't want to stop creating videos. It's something I really love doing. I love sharing. I love talking about technology with you guys and sharing with you guys some new tech stuff, some new apps and all that stuff. And so I'm slowly getting myself back into that mentality of making new videos, creating new videos, getting stuff done, distracting my mind. Um, and so yeah, so like recently, the latest update, I got the new AirPods Pro, which I can't wait to test out and finally get a review out for that. I still want to do my review for the iPhone 11. I haven't done that properly. I haven't done a 1 month review video about it, what I think about it. I've been using it lately. And so yeah, I still have a ton of videos I want to create, but of course these past 2 weeks and past month, it's just been really hard for me just to create these videos, and not wanting to do anything because the OCD was just like, and my anxiety was just taking over me where I would just, and I still do, of course, where I need to like wash my hands, where I don't want to do this because I know if I do this after, I'm gonna need to wash my hands. And so yeah, like like there's so much stuff going around me right now. Like I'm scared to, like, if my clothes, my work clothes touch my clean clothes, which is just my normal clothes that I wear at home or anything like that. I don't like it when that happens. And before I wasn't like that. Before it was just way different. I will wash my work clothes, which were, they're not like, I don't work in a dirty job or anything like that. I don't paint or anything. so my clothes don't get full of paint or anything. Um, I'll wash my clothes together and I'll be fine. But then for some reason now lately, it's just been really bad where I get just anxiety of touching those work clothes and having to wash it and then having to wash my hands and arms and all this stuff. It's just gone crazy. But of course, the past 2 weeks now, I finally accepted I needed help. Of course, it's something that I had problems with not accepting help. So I would talk about it with my parents, of course, this stuff, because of course I will cry about it, and I'll get angry with myself, like why is this happening to me? Why me? Why do I need to wash my hands before I do something? And all this stuff. And so I finally decided I need help, of course. My family doctor already knew about this. He knew I had OCD. He knew I suffered from anxiety. I think he also thought, I think he thought or thinks, or maybe he is right, or maybe I'm wrong, I suffer from depression also, he said, like in 2008. I never thought about that when I was in high school. I was never really sad or anything like that. But it's in my records. I suffered from depression, I guess. So yeah, it's something that he already knew. And a long time ago, he gave me medication for it, but I never took it because of when I read the box and the side effects, it was telling me all these bad side effects. And I did not want to take those. And of course, my parents, like, they said it's up to you if you want to or not. And I decided not to. And I threw them out. And for a long time, I was pretty okay. I was still washing my hands, but it wasn't that bad until recently, this past month. And of course, September and October, these past 2 months now. And so, yeah, and now I went to the doctor the past now 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, to finally just tell him that pretty much I need help. So he, I guess, I hope he was happy that I went to see him for help and all that, because I needed help and I didn't know what to do because it's taking over me. I don't want my OCD and my anxiety to be taking over my life, where I'm scared to do stuff, where I'm scared to put on my normal jacket and not be afraid just because I touch my other jacket, I'm gonna get sick or anything like that. And so he prescribed me medication as well. So after talking about it with him, he said if I wanted to try medication, and I said yes. So he prescribed with me medication, and I'm not gonna share with you guys the medication that he prescribed to me because I think that's not important, because I don't want that medication to, get named here. And so it's been now 2 weeks now I've been taking it. Of course, taking these type of medication comes with a risk, of course. So the first week, of course, side effects, the normal. I have stomach issues, so I'll get diarrhea, I'll feel nauseated. The first week at work, I would feel really kind of like in the zone, kind of feel like really mellow, kind of relaxed. And then, of course, I went to doctors, of course, because I had an appointment with him. And then he told me how the medication is going and everything. And I told him, like, I still wash my hands a lot, I still have anxiety. And he said, that's fine, because but he asked me if I feel a little bit more relaxed or anything. And I said, yes, I do feel a little bit more relaxed, but not too much. And he said, okay, so it takes about 4 to 6 weeks for this medication to finally kick in. And so the first week or two is just mostly the medication, getting the body just getting used to this medication. You feel really mellow, really relaxed, in the zone. So at work, I'll be really focused on something and not want to be disturbed or anything like that. And just felt really low. And so yeah, still taking the medication, of course, is something that I have to take until I start to feel the final effects. So hopefully this medication will help me get better. Also looking into maybe talking to somebody as well. So I am looking for a therapist, I guess you call it, to help me, get better, to help me understand all this and help me just get through my life without having to worry about my OCD and my anxiety issues that I have. So yeah, that's why I haven't uploaded a video really in the past 2 weeks because of this, because I suffer from OCD and anxiety attacks as well. And so yeah, making this video is actually really hard for me because like I didn't want to make these type of videos because this is a tech channel. I wanted to share with you guys tech stuff and not personal stuff, of course. But I think it's really important for you guys to know because you guys subscribe to my channel. And yeah, and I think it's really important for you guys just to know what's going on and why I haven't uploaded videos. It's not because I stopped making videos or something like that. I love making YouTube videos and I hope I get to continue making YouTube videos for a very, very long time. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's why I haven't been uploading videos for the past 2 weeks. I hope I get to continue making videos. I hope my mind and all this battle that I'm going with my mind and everything in my body will allow me to make videos. I have to win this fight, of course. And I know OCD and anxiety is going to be part of my life for the rest of my life, probably. And so yeah, that's why, yeah. So that's the update that I have for you guys. And as always, I will see you guys later. Peace.